happiness. Despite being a single man, call me Bhutanese. Money is not required for basic public health services in Bhutan, and hence for me, happiness. Is he bad breath that's salty and soluble? Not that, that's a problem. Could flood my public personal space and body. Mindfulness over material desires. Mind over matter. No slipping on snow, performing badly on drugs for one. I'm inside always. Now, self-absorption and urbanization are of concern in Bhutan, as well as unwell and elderly people unwilling to relocate to cities. I agree that self-absorption and urbanization can be problematic, but only if we're getting obsessed with material goods rather than people. Urbanization, dear reader, is a storm of beautifully bitter breath, and to think about this and this alone can none the mess give rise as warm air, a tight like tight so bands to the framework for compassion, the communication and nursing, empathy and self-absorption mixing so that other shoes are dissolved in one's mind, revealing feet indoors, not just by. Even if ambitions are not yet naked, make other shoes matter for your heavy heads if you must worry, but value hedonism through appreciation of lighter air, still heavy enough with intoxicating natural aromas. Basic bad breath that's salty and soluble, not that that's a problem. Could flood my public personal space and body. Mindfulness over material desires. Mind over matter. I'm inside always. I'm still lying down, dear reader, bedridden in its content as it's written. Nurses are for my organized protection, something lacking in Bhutan. A Bhutanese nurse, rare in a nursing home given so few exist. Both homes in Bhutan. And Bhutanese nurses in Australia has a home she owns. She'll be the head nurse here for now. And Buddhism is being promoted like she's the Buddha. Warmth takes the lead in a race for atmospheric domination. This religion can and should be a protection against discrimination against the elderly. But in Bhutan, elderly citizens can be left without homes and hope. An atmosphere can be left without a roof, potentially for generations, with many raised in a noisy urban environment. I prefer nurses close to my mouth to ear, to hear and smell them at once. I'm lucky to have protection and security and greater than a mere roof. Also a roof of the nurse's mouth over my head periodically. Which way to look? Check up out of bed to see if this direction is great for inspired meditation. Receiving inspired breath and the rest here in a decent meal for her. Sticky Madarshi, Bhutanese chilies and sticky cheese for the aforementioned roof for a home I help build like a nation. More sensual than a mere house. So in short, I don't need to venture outside. I'm quite content indoors, feet and all. Security is the absence of fear and anxiety. I'm not too fond of wind being back, be it outside or for an exhausted nurse. But I conquer my fear sometimes. That is to say, a fear of any inactivity. I despise apathy and lack of empathy, but I can't move. I'm bedridden. Nurses can know to be active. The Buddha should move, and from place to place, maybe to save. There's a new tale to tell, but I'll stay in bed with the shoes of great people on my mind. Her moons are organized, dear reader, like her tongue for management, I'm sure. So long for something close enough to some union. The Polish and Singaporean nurse should be on their way here. The sphere of influence of nurses is perfect, like a titanium ball at the bottom of the ocean. Again, I really don't need to go outside in the sunshine like the late George Michael. Too late? Yeah, it's dark. I love being indoors all the more. I still hope today to figuratively walk on a water like saliva on a tongue. Anyway, the Bhutanese nurse has barely had time to open her mouth upon entering the room, and after eating my food, my thoughts were simply racing just now. But I know that she's Bhutanese because I've heard much about her from the other nurses, and they will surely follow. Basic bad breath that's salty and soluble, not that if a problem could flood my over personal space and body. Mindfulness over material desires. Mind over matter. That meal is just what I needed, she states. Her name is Narwahan Chimi. That's two first names for a Bhutanese person. That's one for a powerful voice that's beautiful. If we're to use the latter name in the Japanese sense, and why not? We think about all nations here. All hands are making their way to the deck of my cards played right now. What a present. They come here in the background, while before me the Bhutanese manager speaks with a cheesy Chale yarn accent. Gastronomically speaking, you're very sweet. She doesn't realize that her breath is far better than sweet in exchange, far more thrilling than I could ever be at my age. So I inhale what's left of her meal so deeply, savoring seconds, all seconds, as I inhale this again and again.